All right, so there we go. And let's check YouTube really quick. Add ability to click button. I don't think. Wait, is that what I named the? Sorry, it seems like I'm rambling. Just making sure the YouTube stream is working. Looks like it's good though. Okay, yeah, for once it actually just works. First try. Alright, cool. Let me get my music back then. Let's see. What was I listening to? Yeah, I'm still figuring out this whole multi-streaming thing. I'm not really the biggest fan of multi-streaming in general. With the whole split chat and everything, but I'm just trying to figure out a way that I can put the YouTube VODs into the live section, right? And the only way I know how to do that is to stream on YouTube. So I don't know if I want to start moving over to just YouTube at some point. Yeah, I'll see how I want to go about that. Let me just find some music for myself to play, and then we'll go ahead and start the stream. Okay. I think that's good. Move this mic really quick. And yeah, all right, let's go ahead and start the stream. So, welcome to the Game Engine stream. I'm not even gonna attempt to say the stream number anymore. It's somewhere in the 80s, I think. But today is January 30th. It's a Thursday for me. And yeah, welcome. Let's go ahead and get everything started. All right, so updates. Yesterday I was working on the image widget. That's where I left off. I finished up working on the button widget, and then I started adding like the basic scaffolding, I guess you can say, for the image widget. And yeah, I can kind of show you my progress a little bit of how that went. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get into that. But yeah, today we're gonna work more on like more widgets and whatnot. So let's go take a look at the progress board. Okay, so image widget, I'm gonna move this up because I'm actually working on this image button widget. So long and short of it, just to summarize, I'm basically done with the image widget. There are like a few little like issues I need to deal with it. But yeah, it's basically done. And right now I'm working on the image button widget. So that one, I'm in the progress of like getting it to work. And yeah, that's basically where I'm at with that. Still, again, let's go down to the diagram. Still working on, I guess I don't have it shown here, but the idea for the image widget and then the image, right, is just, I mean, it's an image. And then this one's going to be an image button widget. So, like, you would just have an image, right? And then this one, you would also have an image, but this image you can click. That's the main difference, right? I wonder if there's an image I can find as a good example for this. I don't think Control.io allows you to provide images. Okay, well, anyways, you'll be able to see what I mean in a second. We'll go ahead and open up. So right now, it doesn't build. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and build it, and then it should tell me, hey, what are you doing? This thing's broken. And then I think I can try and run the last successful build. And then you can kind of see like where I had it prior. Because yeah, right now you can see I have a bunch of errors and whatnot. So we'll let this have some issues for a second. Hopefully the errors come in soon. I did do one off-stream commit, and that off-stream commit is essentially what I'm showing you right now, or what I'm going to be like showcasing to you right now. it is taking a minute. Yeah, I guess this is a good time to kind of maybe describe some of my plans. So I think here, I'm gonna move this checkbox up and I'm gonna promote it from a maybe to a, like, not a maybe. Because I'm definitely gonna do it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm definitely gonna do the checkbox. The reason I'm pushing it up is because, like, the functioning and like the way that the checkbox is gonna work is gonna be very similar to the functioning of these buttons, or like this button and this image. It's basically just gonna be an image widget, but it now takes two images for either being in the on or off state, right? And that's about it, to be honest. So this series of widgets just feels like a natural progression of complexity, right? So the image widget allows you to display a widget. The image button allows you just to display the image, but then also have a background and a clicking ability, right? And yeah, the checkbox is an image button, but it toggles between two images. That's the main idea. And then you should be able to like supply your own images, but I will provide, how do I say, like a basic state where it doesn't need any images, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then after that, I think I'm gonna move widget list towards the end because I want to have a lot of the other widgets kind of done and figured out before I try and like order them in a specific way. The image widget is what I already added, so this is done. I'm gonna delete this, or it's this. So, the slider widget and the combo widget add aspect. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. But this is gonna go to the bottom. Combo is the second most complicated one because it's going to require a little bit of specific code to get it to work. Did this thing break yet? Okay, good. Would you like to run the last successful build? Yes. There we go. Okay. So yeah, there's some errors, but I'm just showing you my progress where in my last case where it worked, right? So the only thing I added between the end of last stream and this stream is I successfully integrated the image button properly, right? So I can kind of showcase that. All right, I'll show a user interface. I'm going to open up the test UI, actually the main menu UI. And then here, I'm going to add an image button or widget or whatever. All right, so you can see it doesn't really show anything right now. I don't really have a default image. I might add that later. I don't know. Wait, I can click camera and then voila, camera. Right, let's make the size. I'm thinking about changing some of the sizing options to be more specific. I might do that very soon, actually. But for now, it is what it is. And then you can go ahead and rename it. So we'll rename it to test image, and let's go ahead and save it. All right, so now we have this image button, and I've already integrated it with the scripts. So there is actually one function that interacts with that widget, and I can kind of showcase that right now. So what I'm going to do is when I go into the main menu, you can see that I have that image, right? In the main menu, I have an input map open, the main menu input. So this input map over here, right? I'm going to go ahead and add a key. I'm going to go with L in this case. And then I'm going to create a script. This is going to be called modify test image. let's go ahead and open this one. And the idea, okay, so now I'm going to show you the new function I added. So it's set widget image. This is the new one, set widget image. So basically what you do is you, I can kind of highlight it. You provide the widget you want to modify and then the new texture you want it to set. So we're going to do user interfaces, main menu, main window, test image. That's the one we just added. And then we're going to do textures. And let's go with the purple block. Why not? Okay, there we go. And now you can see over here that when I press L, this script gets called. Right, so let's go ahead and save this. And, oh yeah, I need to rebuild the scripts. Gotta figure out a way to make that a bit cleaner later. Alright, looks good. Let's go ahead and run it. And I believe when I press L, it changes images, right? So you can modify the image at runtime, right? And of course you go back, it goes back to it. You can make like a persistent data to keep that state if you want to do that for your game, but yeah. There we go. Yep. What's up, gentlemen? How's it going? Just starting up the stream, talking about what I did between this and last stream. There we go. Built-in functions? Is that like a C++ thing? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I showcased what I did earlier, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this now. So let me go ahead and delete the script, and then I can kind of show you where I'm at right now, because it does not currently build. Let's see, modify test image. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this, and then let's get rid of this one. Okay. Yeah, Shadowman, have you been using it? Or like, yeah, but built-in, you know, I don't know. I've never had a reason to check it out. Let's see. Okay, let me make sure I didn't leave anything extra here. I think I deleted the script and then, yeah, so let's rebuild, make sure the Pong context is good. All right, and let's go ahead and close it. And again, the current build doesn't build. So yeah, let's go ahead and figure that out, yeah. So I already basically added in the image widget, so that works. Right now I'm adding in like an image button. So mainly the only difference is you can actually select, like the image widget is just an image, and then the image button widget is a image that functions as a button, right? So yeah. There's this one in particular called, I'm just going to sort of built-in unreachable for possibly optimizing the code a bit, and also use it in a switch default case to note that there's no other cases that the one provides. Bugging is stupid undefined. Bug with built-in unreachable where it would reach that unreachable point, but it wouldn't tell me. Oh, oh shoot. Yeah, I mean, built-in unreachable. That's interesting. Within a switch context. Built-in unreachable. Let's see. Remove that code that programmer knows will never be executed. Oh, right. So it might be a compiler-specific extension kind of thing. Provides a large number of built-in functions. So is the idea that like at compile time it just ignores that area so the CPU doesn't attempt to like set up for that like eventuality. But you still want it in the code base just in case like you want to like change it up or something. If you have some unreachable code or whatever. I guess it's good, yeah. The compiler can just be aware. It's like, nah, throw this away. There are any functions routed by partitions, other built-in functions. Okay, I think these are all just the cause and whatever, yeah. Built-in alloc. Is there anything like specific about this whole underscore built-in? Like, is there any reason why they named it like that? It's just... Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, I might take a look at it at some point. But yeah, you said it might not be built into the standard, right? It's like this is a GCC specific GNU thing. What do these guys have to say about unreachable? Or actually, I can just head over to unreachable, huh? There it is. If control flow reaches the point of built-in, the program is undefined. It is useful in situations where the compiler cannot deduce the unreachability of the code. So the programmer kind of like tells them what it is in that case. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know if like, I mean, that might be a good like thing to start doing in general, but I don't know if I want to be worrying about that right now with like how do I say, like, I mean, I feel like my performance is still fine over this point, but I mean, I might look into it more later though. There's no namespace in C, and there's originates from GCC and Clang, don't know about MSVC. Right. I mean, I might switch to compiling straight up in like Clang or GCC at some point. The engine does compile in what is it? GCC. I got that working like a month ago. Some of the recent changes though, I might have broke something, I don't know. I want to get like automated testing working with that. But how do I say? What was it? Oh yeah, no. I just like I run all my builds automatically, all my test builds on my own computer, and I don't know if I want to do like a virtual machine for the Linux build or just use WSL. And the thing is, like, it doesn't work. The tests don't work on WSL because the OpenGL version that WSL and the virtual machines support is not high enough for my application. So yeah, it just immediately crashes. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, no, but yeah, I tried WSL, and I do have a Linux machine too. But well, I mean, but mine's just like a laptop, so I can't run tests on it. Yeah, and I have used WSL, and yeah, the main issue is, yeah, the OpenGL version is not supported for like my engine's OpenGL version, so it just immediately crashes and I can't run any tests. Yeah, I've seen that for GCC, but I still also want to make sure that like the Linux specific commands also work. So I want to run it in a Linux environment. Yeah, but I get what you mean. Yeah, that's like the one you can set up on Windows for GCC. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and focus in a little bit. So ImageButtonWidget. What was I stuck on? I think I made a bunch of compiler errors. I'm just addressing those in here, so I'm just gonna keep going down the list. But basically, if I go up to the ImageButtonWidget, I do class. Let's see. Yeah, so here I added this selection data. I had a bunch of stuff that was just kind of like free floating, but it was common in between the two widgets, so I just pulled it out as its own struct, but it's basically, if you are doing a selection, you would have like default background color and active background color. As well as function pointers. I kind of want to address this thing separately. But yeah, these are all kind of the things that you need, how do you say, for like a button to work. So I kind of just packed it all into one struct, right? Let's see. What you see, this environment has some similar software. Oh, okay, for sure. I might take a look at that then, if it does simulate a Linux environment. Oh, Voodoo. Hey, yo. How's it going, man? Let's see here. Yeah, I'm still working on the UI stuff, so UI. Oh yeah. Well, you still have some chances for the remainder of the semester, right? I think you get it. But yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Until next time. Well, you're doing. Wait, did you say you were doing statistics, right? Let me. Or it was like a probability thing, yeah. 19 out of 100. Yeah. Combinatorics and probability. Are you doing algebra after that? Like, is it just like finishing up the algebra course? I forget what what's left after that. But combinatorics and whatnot is usually pretty self-contained. Okay, yeah. Yeah, usually the main thing I have an issue with in math is if I really like don't understand a whole section. It's usually because I just don't understand some like underlying fundamental concept, and that just throws everything else off. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe just try to figure out where in like the basics you're having issues. Or I mean, that's for me, you know. That's usually where I have an issue. Like I just don't understand some like underlying concept, and then it makes everything else ass. So I would say just try to find that and then figure it out. Okay. So yeah, I think I was showing the data type for this one. So the image button. So this image button has selection data, but it also has like this image reference. Here's public on Git, and at least I could try. Why don't you make that project yours public? It is public. Shut it, man. Check the about. Yeah, and actually, I got it kind of compiling on GCC like last month, so you can try it. It might be broken right now. I don't know. I feel like I might have broke something, but yeah. Let's check this rendering thing. Let's build it. Okay. Here. All right, so selection data here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm checking set widget selectable internal, right? So this sets a widget as selectable, right? So the prerequisite for this is it a widget that can be selected? So here the way I determine that is just this like if statement every time, but I don't want to keep doing this over and over. Yeah, I don't have any like I don't have any like guide for Linux yet because I haven't like officially supported it, so I didn't want to like put it on there. But the way I do it, I do it through. Wait, let me try to remember. Oh, okay, yeah. So if you go to, let me see if I can show you real quick. It's been like a month, so I'm kind of forgetting. All right, so this is the most recent version of the. So make sure you go on dev, by the way, because I don't think main supports it. But yeah, you would copy the repository, right? Go into build scripts, and then just run install dependencies. I only have it working on like a new Ubuntu style thing with like I can't remember if I'm doing X11 currently, or like Wayland, because I'm using a Zenity for like my I don't know if you know that one, but I'm using Zenity for the like file dialogues, and it uses like windowing stuff in the background. So your mileage may vary based on your distro. But yeah, you just run the install dependencies, you know, chmod, whatever, and then after that, you run gen makefiles, and then run build executable, and then this will be the final like make command, and that should be it. At some point, I will like roll this up into just one like click thing though. Again, just haven't officially supported it yet. Oh yeah. So install first. So do the, let me see if I can zoom in too. So install dependencies. Just run that one, and then after that, run gen makefiles to get the like the makefiles created, and then after that, just build executable. Just run this one. So 1, 2, 3, right? And again, I'll roll that into one script at some point. Just haven't bothered yet. Let's see. All right, so we're not gonna do this anymore. What I'm gonna do is basically now there's a struct that holds all of this selectable information together. So I just need to get that struct and then just do what I need to do with it, right? So I think I do that over here. Yeah, like this. So get the specific data, right? And then if I can't get it from there, right? Like I go to this function, it checks for the button widget and then the image widget, and then if not, it just returns a null pointer. So that means it was invalid. And then, yeah, if it was invalid, you just exit out and you're good. But if it is valid, then you just continue on. And then in this case, we're not going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this. Selection data. There we go. I'm trying to think if I made any changes that would break GCC. I don't think I've done any Windows specific things in a while. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. Okay, well, there we go. The widgets selectable. Yeah, I've been reviewing my math recently too, so this is the slow grind. But yeah, going back and learning math just to learn it is so much more enjoyable than having to do it for a test. Widget color. Emitter utils. Area does not declare the scope. Emitter utils. Yeah, it's just when people like have to like make you do it. It's like, I don't know. It just kills the fun. Yeah, stretch my fingers real quick. Gotta remember to do that. Yeah, RC/emitter utils. I've never seen that bug. You know, maybe later tonight too. I'll try and build it on my machine again. Oh, that's causing a bug? What? Yeah, I've never seen that error before. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's just, yeah, cstd int, right? Alright, let's see. Set selected widget color. Widget color. Widget color, widget color, widget. Oh, okay, no, yeah, this is relevant. My bad. I was trying to think, I was like, is this relevant? This is definitely relevant. So let's go find one that's similar, something like this. Just rinse and repeat. Just get the relevant struct and then we're good. So, okay, get rid of this. Oh wait, this has to get the selected widget. What is this? Selected widget. GTK4 is not found. Isn't that in the install scripts? Maybe something in the install scripts failed. Because I'm pretty sure I have that in there. Install dependencies. Yeah, what's in here? I might have GTK. Oh, GTK3. Huh. It's requiring GTK4 for you? Interesting. Yeah, maybe it's just defaulting to like the higher one. Because for me, it's like GTK3. Yeah, like this one. Oh yeah, that does make sense. That because it would be installed on my machine, but then when you try to install it on a fresh machine, it doesn't have it. Then it might be like, oh, what the hell? That's a good point. Okay, yeah, I might push a fix. Let me see. Let's go check out that script. Where is it? Because yeah, it would be installed in the yeah. Okay, yeah. But you know what? If there wasn't bugs with this, I'd be more surprised. Yeah. At some point, I gotta add some automated testing to the Linux side. But I'm not paying for those workflow fees on like a remote server. But yeah, my I said MYS. I don't know, the one you were talking about. I might try that. Where is the script? Oh yeah, I just have to look in the project files. Let me see. Build scripts, and then install scripts. Let's close all these. Close all the tabs, all but this one as well. Open with Notepad again. There we go. Can I just assume? Can I just replace a 3 with a 4? Like. I don't know. I'm not the best with these scripts. Let me check. Where's my laptop? Let's see. Let me just make sure these commands work before I push them. And it's dead. Okay. Oh, it doesn't take that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, dang. interesting that like UInt16T thing popped up though. That's interesting. I'm wondering why that didn't pop up on mine. Yeah, I might take a look at fixing it maybe after the stream, honestly, because I gotta charge my laptop and set it up. But if you figure it out, let me know. But yeah, I gotta do that off stream. But I will remind myself to do it though. Also, what was that header file that you said? It was rc emitter utils.cpp. Okay. Take a look at that as well. UInt16T. Okay. And that was line 221 and then column 11. Sure. Okay. And then also add GTK4. I don't know. Yeah. Right, see CSD, yes, right, yeah. Yeah, it's just, again, surprising that error didn't pop up on mine. I'm wondering why. But yeah, I'll take a look at those later. Oh yeah, so this is the active selected widget. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the Linux build fully working before I finish Pong, because I want to put the Linux build on a VPS. So yeah, I was dealing with some final like exporting issues with, what was it? What was the issues? It was like when I exported the build, for some reason it wouldn't work, even though building the normal files worked. Like there was something I messed up in that part. And also I was getting like seg faults in the runtime app, but not in the editor. And I was like, ugh. Like when I closed the app, and I was like, I don't know. I gotta figure out my memory management better. Set selected widget color. What's Valgrind? Is that like a memory management? Like you can see the memory. Let's see. Valgrind. I'm gonna take a look. This is debugging, profiling, and memory management. Okay. Ports. So this. Okay. I might take a look. Let me save this. Would you get out the way? What is this? Bruh. Chrome, man. Okay, well, let me just open it in my other thing. Valgrind. Let's see. I'm bring this tab over here. Then I'll bookmark it into engine links. Okay, so I'll take a look at that. All right. But I am going to focus in a little bit, try to get this done. I do want to get this done in this stream. So set the widget's active color. Let's see. Selected widget. Maybe invalid widget type. Okay, so we get the selection data here. And then, let's see, we don't need this anymore. And then we're going to just set the color. So this is going to be based on the selection data. So selection data. All right, let me see if I can get these errors in real quick. Oh man, yeah, I feel that. Feel that. Let's see. Okay, so here's where I was dealing with my previous errors. And this is specifically the reason why I added this, like, struct thing, so... shit. The voice, man. Selected widget. So I think this is the original selected widget? Or is this the... wait, what is this? Right. Current selection. Get selection data from widget, and then we're going to pass in this one. Let's see. Oh, hey, M Subspace, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't know if you came from the devlog video or you just like found me on Twitch or whatever, but I'm working on an engine. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Whatever. Oh, YouTube. Okay. Well, yeah. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know or whatever. Just working on some UI stuff right now, so it doesn't really compile at the moment. Yeah, and I think Shadowman's trying to build my engine on Linux. Oh yeah, circular engine dependency dropped. Yeah, I've seen that before too. It does that. Something in my pre-make files is doing that. But yeah, at least it's not an error. That's good. Selected button. Wait. Widget type. No, we want this one. We want this. And then widget.gets. No. Wait, is this just a pointer? Bruh. It is just a pointer. Okay. So then we're going to get the selection data from it. He said it's going slow. Yeah, I mean that's how it is. There's not really like a way around that, to be honest. It's always going to be faster if you're just going to make the engine's tools instead of like making the editor, because you got to support a lot of things with it. But it's so satisfying when it like comes together. You know what I mean? I don't know. Current button selection. I don't know what to call this. Selected button. Selected button. Warning, bitwise, operation between different enumeration types. I'm GUI. Dot flags is deprecated. Oh no, I'm aware of that one. And there's also one more warning that pops up. I think it's about using like SD format, or like improper usage of format, which I do agree is a really bad, like people could take advantage of that and like get in the program or whatever. But it has something to do with like I'm GUI and how it does it, so I gotta fix some of the I'm GUI code to get that to work, so I'm not gonna bother right now. But yeah, you'll see another warning pop up like that. Yeah, that one's pretty bad exploit. Selected data, let me see. Just ignore it. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. Not particularly safe, but I feel that. I have a whole like section on my progress board where I'm just gonna, where is it? Where is it? Bugs. Yeah, down here. I just have a section where I'm just gonna turn on W4 for the like MSVC compiler and just watch all the warnings come in and deal with it. So that's like a whole thing I'm gonna do later. I have it at like W3 right now. Or warning level 3. So I feel you'll know what I'm trying. Suck at names, bro. I don't know. Selected. Because this is going to be different from this one. This is the new selected widget. So this is, I'm going to say original selection data. Yeah, sure, whatever. And then we're just going to go ahead and assert. So we don't need to worry about this assert. But I do want to assert that this is a thing. Because yeah, it would be very weird if the current selection value, like the current selected widget, is not selectable. Like, how the hell did that happen? Yeah, throw in assert, please. Let's see. Move to the right. Okay, so we want original selection data. Selection data. Let's see. But yeah, M subspace. Good luck with your editor. Like, I hope it comes together nicely. Let's see. Yeah, because UI is annoying. So I respect it. Let's see. Select button. Okay, so I think we're good here. And then again, we're gonna get rid. What did I just do? There we go. Get rid of this. I wanted to get this work specifically done off screen because it's kind of repetitive, but I didn't get the time to do it. But that's fine. After I do this UI stuff, do some networking stuff. That'll be a little bit more fun. Okay, I'm gonna call this new selection data. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't need this. Get the hell out of here. Don't break anything, please. Let's see. Okay, and again, passing like a new selection object, like if it goes to the new selection and then that one's broken, that would be weird too. Like, what the hell? So, and like that one's not selectable. Like, how did the hell did that happen? So yeah, I want an assert on the new one as well. New selection data. Let's see. New selection data. Yeah. New selection data. And then arrow, and then let's get this one over. Okay, I think I'm almost done with this. New selection data. Yeah, okay. So now that's good. Let's do this 4 more times. So, do your thing. Do your thing. In subspace. Let's see. Set the active background color of the new widget to indicate it is selected. Call the onMove function if applicable. Pretty much I didn't throw any bugs for like fun, you know. I think it's fine though. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good. So I'm gonna just copy this window really quick. Bring this over here. I'm not gonna be able to see chat for a little bit, but just bear with me. I'm gonna get this move left thing working. Let's see, so let's do move left. So I see move right on my other screen. And let's do this. So this gets replaced with this. Okay. Which is selection data. Selection data. Okay. And then now we need this one. Let's see. Again, the selection button's not. There we go. All right, selection button, nav links. We're doing all the stuff, I guess. And here is different. We want. Get the new, I'm just typing into the window, get the new widget selection data. Wait, what? Did I make the selected widget? I changed it over here. Yeah, I modified it, so no, we're good. Okay, so then I can just take this and do this. And then now this is new selection data. I don't know if this is the best name for this. I should think about that. Anyways, moving on. Move up, it's gonna be rinse and repeat. So just copy. Could probably just make one function that just takes in like a direction, enum, and then just provide that. I might do that, but too lazy to think right now. Let's see. Data. So we're going to grab this one. Okay, to insert it, yep. Because again, it would be weird in the other case. We're going to do new selection data. Yes, okay, cool. One more. Rinse and repeat. Okay, then selection data. Okay, I think it's the last one. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then, yeah, this doesn't need to be like this anymore. I can just get the actual data from it. So yeah, we don't need this anymore. Let's grab that one function. I can get rid of this other window now. Okay, let me go find that one thing I did earlier. Search for it. It's taking forever. Yeah. There's some header file stuff I need to figure out with that. I was thinking that when I was working on GCC. I mean, yeah, it takes me 3 minutes to compile on Windows, but then yeah, on my laptop it takes like, well, my laptop is ass though, so it takes like an hour. Where's this other one I was dealing with? But yeah, if I released the engine, I think I would just release it as the binary. Oh, you think it's clean? Hey. I think you're the first person to say that. Thank you. I like my coding to be more like verbose. I think some people don't like that, but I don't really mind the long names if it's descriptive. Let's see. I do gotta figure out this whole like memory thing though, because I don't like the shared pointers everywhere. Let's see. This guy's been bothering me for a while. Where's this thing I've been looking for? I've been like, I should just search for it. What am I talking about? Selection data. I don't know why I was like. Here we go. I was looking for this. Alright, now let's head back. Yeah, and I really despise, what is it called? Like polymorphic, or not polymorphic, like inheritance hierarchies. I don't mind using inheritance, but I only like it being like 1 level deep. Because it is very useful to have like split data between like you know, like in common data, and then you have like all the child ones having like their specific data. Like that's still a good little like thing to follow. But once you start like having like multiple layers, then you lost me. I get confused. And then of course there's the performance thing, but it's usually pretty minor of an issue unless you're like going crazy with it. But it's still there. I mean, you can kind of skirt that by just maybe doing like your own implementation, or like not using polymorphism and then just dealing with each data type as its own. Then you don't really have to worry about using pointers with everything. But yeah, I guess it's just like an implementation thing. Like, what is your program? What does it make sense? What makes sense for your program? I guess that's what I was trying to say. Let's see. Widgets. Okay, so we have the selection data. If it's not valid, then we just exit. Oh yeah, got my little break warning. I'm gonna look away for a second. Stretch my fingers. It's been really nice to have this little warning thing pop up. Try to stave off arthritis. Yeah, right. But then like I do feel like the alternative of like doing like functional programming or doing like, you know, it's not, it's like you don't, like if you ignore it, it's not like you immediately are like the greatest programmer ever. Like there's still issues with functional programming too. Like everything becomes more verbose, so you're going to be typing things more. I mean, of course you put things into functions, but then if you have different types and you have to like treat them differently, then you start getting into like the object issues, you know. So I feel like I don't mind object orientedness as long as it's like simple. But yeah, when you start doing things in like constructors and start like initializing things in constructors and then putting things in, oh yeah, no, this is messy, man. I'd like to just have like a clear init and terminate, and like a clear like, okay, this thing starts here, I can see where things get initialized, the data does this thing, and then we exit, and then the function is a little longer, but I know what's happening. Ooh, let's see. Okay, I can stretch my fingers. I kind of don't like how it uses vtable. I do my own one level, but it's pain to use. Maybe not worth the manual implementation. Well, I mean, if it works for you, I don't know. Like, it seems like you're already aware of like your own implementation, right? Like at this point, maybe people agree that inheritance can get ugly real fast. Yeah, it's just how you use it, right? Like here, I like this little idiom right here, where you just have like, it's this composition, right? So you just put this data here, right? Like this selection data, and it just contains all of the information for like selection. And for each type, I just have like a little function that just checks like, okay, does this widget type use the selection data, right? Oh, it does? Okay, then get this struct out and then we can do whatever we need to with it, right? And there you go. But again, this name thing, I don't know if there's a good name for this. I redid a huge part to use static buffer, and all it did was make my app use more memory. It's not any faster. Yeah, that's why I feel like it's better to wait to start getting super into like optimizations until like you really need it. But if it makes sense for your program, you know, I don't know. I mean, of course, I'll just write like really bad code just to write bad code, but you know. If it works, it works, right? And it's simple. But I think that's the one thing with engine programming, right? You can't really specialize too heavily. I mean, you can choose to specialize in one thing, but you still gotta get an engine done if you're like trying to do this. Or presumably that would be the goal, right? You want to finish it. If not, then you would just work on one thing, right? You do like a demo or something, and just focus on the demo, showing off some tech thing you're working on. Okay, what was I trying to type here? No, I had the selection data here. This gets that, and then we've already done this assert thing. This just returns. I think that's fine. So we don't need this. And then all we need to do here is just selection data. Is it really still compiling? Shut up, man. Damn. Just gonna stick with dynamic allocates unless it's clear it'd be a benefit to use an arena or whatever. Yeah, right. I do want to get like some arena stuff done in my thing, but I mean, just maybe for the sake that like the data can at least just be like one place I might do arenas is for what is it? Either my asset system. But the thing is, the asset system, I don't know, it just depends. It depends what your game is doing, right? Like, but like presumably if you have like a certain type of data and it's going, its most common use case is you're going to loop through it in a certain way and get certain data in a certain order, then you would optimize for that, right? So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd have to see. Like, I'd probably have to just profile it and see what I want to do. I probably shouldn't make any definitive statements right now. Yeah, because you know what the fixed size is, so you can like optimize for that. That's always the best case, yeah. But yeah, when you have like a buffer with like random data, then it's like variable size data, then it's kind of tough. There's some things you can do, but it's gonna be suboptimal in some way. There's not really a way to get around that. Selection data. This is what I wanted, function pointers. And this is going to be a dot instead. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. So this just exits out if it's the wrong one. I think I'm almost done. Almost done doing this. Yeah, but I like this kind of thing I'm doing right here, because then I don't have to keep doing this if-else thing every single time. So annoying. Current widget, what am I doing? On press by index. Okay, so this retrieves this, so we want current widget dot get. That's what we want. And again, callbacks, I don't care. And then we're going to do selection data and function pointers. Yeah, I am so excited to start doing shaders and stuff. Yeah, I've been preparing for like my master's degree recently, so I've just been studying stuff for like the entrance exam. And one of the big things is just getting like my math stuff squared away. So I've been going back through like Algebra 2 pre-calc. I'm trying to go through the calculus series real quick and then do linear algebra. And I think after I finish all that, I'm going to do like one final run through Learn OpenGL and like really try and understand everything from it, like properly. Like I already understand all of like the API concepts, but like understanding the math behind it, I want to make sure I get that down. Let's see. Okay, I'll paste this right here. Wait, bruh, what? This will already check. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, we're good on that. Let's put this one right here. And then once I get that math stuff squared away, I'm gonna start going crazy with the shaders. That's gonna be fun. And like an animation system too. Okay, so this just gets the nav links. And this gets from what? This grabs from the current widget? Because we're looping through. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, no, this is good. So let's get rid of this really quick. Okay, here we go. Selection data. Hey, by the way, anyone on Twitch, I'm responding to someone on YouTube. I gotta figure out this whole multi-streaming thing. I don't know. But yeah, fun. How's it going? Just working on some UI stuff right now. Let's see. Actually, I want to do a pointer to the navigation links and then do a dot here. Yeah, so right now I'm just working on kind of the back end for like an image button widget. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think Twitch is probably the best spot. So, but that's up to you. Venom. You also get your little character walking around too. Snow was good. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what I want to do about multi-streaming. I prefer to just stay on one platform, but my main thing is I want to put my Twitch VODs into the live section of YouTube, and the only way to do that is to stream on YouTube. So I don't know, maybe I should just stream on YouTube, maybe. I don't know. Twitch has a lot of nice tools though, so I'm kind of split, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, I think we're good here. For sure. Well, yeah. I think I got that one video with the devlog, and then like I think a few people like came in. It was interesting. Yeah. So I think I brought a few people in from YouTube. So, yeah, I don't know the whole situation. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by though. Snowius. Yeah, the content right now is not super riveting. I'm just in back-end code right now, but hopefully I'll get it compiling again in a bit. What is this? Why is this broken? Oh yeah. Because we're doing. What is it? M underscore. Bro, what is it called? Oh, for sure. Viewport panel passing null to a non-pointer argument 3. Wait, viewport panel.cpp 194 passing null to a non-pointer argument. I'll write that down. I haven't seen that one before. I think that one's new for what I've been writing recently. Hey, you're in the editor. It took that long to get to the editor. Also, you don't have to compile the whole thing. You can stop at the editor, by the way. You might end up doing the runtime and the editor testing and all that. You don't need to do those last 3. Alright, so it says main window viewport panel. Why is it taking so long? Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Words. CPP 194 column 110. Yeah, it goes kind of crazy. It's loud. my bad. Also, I think the volume boosting of the mic is making it worse too. Was it 194? There's no way it's column 110, right? Yeah, I want to get a mic stand at some point so I can fix the audio a bit better, especially when I start doing the devlogs again. Yeah, I'll get that soon. What is the name of it? Is it M selection? Yeah, SelectionData, that's what I want. This one, and then we're gonna do dots, I believe. And that fixes that. So we're gonna go through all these and add that. What is... Bruh, do that. There we go. Chrome be acting weird, I don't know. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and run it, and then I think I might have some errors in the like UI aspect of it, but that's about it. Yeah, yeah. I think it's mainly because it's like a table mic, so you can kind of hear like everything. Yeah. The only way I can address that is getting like a new mic. So I'll figure that out soon. And selection data. Dot. There we go. Let's add that in. So I just need to toss that in everywhere here. Should be fine. Yeah, I was actually thinking of an idea for like my next devlog too. I was thinking maybe I could do the devlog inside my engine. And so, because I think last time I did the presentation, I did the presentation using Google Slides, which is kind of, you know, I don't know, it's Google Slides. It just worked, but I feel like it'd be cool to kind of like put it together like in my engine and kind of showcase it that way. And then one thing too is if I add a new feature in the engine, I can like literally show it in the presentation because we're in the world. Green pendencies, and that was called on a different lib. Mine, I can't read it. Oh, okay, wait. You put some precompiled library and dependencies in lib OpenAL that was compiled different on a different glib version than mine. I can't run it. Yeah, I think the main thing is the desk arm. That'll probably fix it up. Some precompiled library and dependencies in lib OpenAL that was compiled on a different glib version than mine. Lib OpenAL. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna take a note of that. I'm gonna think about that because the OpenAL needs to be precompiled. Actually, I think I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that comment. No, I'll just write it down over here. You said you put some precompiled library and dependency. Debug and running glibs, so you know what you compile for. Right. Yeah, the thing is though, I can't if I can't compile OpenAL like OpenAL soft, I can't do that on the host machine. Right. The reason is like OpenAL is like a, what is it? What is the name of that license? I forget. The one that requires you to be open source for everything. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, the only way that like I can still put my engine out as like MIT or like Apache license is if I precompile that binary. So yeah, I don't really know how to solve that. It's using two. Okay, so it's using a like a higher, like yeah, like a more recent version. Wait, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think OpenAL uses LGPL license. Yeah, I don't know how to address that. But I'll take a look at that though. 2.38 and you're using 2.35. glibc. I mean, can you just upgrade glibc to 2.38? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really too. It can break the entire system. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I might reevaluate it just because when I switch over to like WebGL and I start trying to get the engine compiling and in scripting, I might have to reevaluate my audio system. So maybe that could be a solution. I don't know. Let's see, glibc. I could also just pre-compile the thing with like a earlier version. Like a more compatible version. Of glib, and it should just work. Yeah. I'm trying to think how much code I have written on top of OpenAL too. It's not too much. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then I think earlier, so it's also wanted to ask if you're actually your cat. Oh no. I have like an orange cat. Snowiest. But I do like the black cat. It's kind of chill. It can break. No license. Yeah, that's the one thing with OpenAL. Well, yeah, I mean, for now, yeah, I might just compile it with like an earlier version of glib. That might be the solution that I have to do. Yeah, I hear that's the meme around the internet, right? The orange cat or single brain cell. You know, I've had a lot of cats, like growing up. Well, not a lot of cats, but I've had like 1 or 2 cats, whatever, growing up, and my cat is the only one that wasn't dumb enough to get into fights and like get themselves like sick. So I'm gonna give her like her flowers, you know what I'm saying? And she's like 18 now, so she's just chilling. Okay, let me look into glib. That's kind of bothering me now. I'm not gonna lie, glib. What is a generally compatible version of glib? Yeah, I mean, for me specifically, like dealing with Linux is annoying because there's just so much variation in how you can put together like a Linux distro. So yeah, there's like a lot of libraries and versions you got to worry about. I mean, Windows isn't great either. I'm not gonna like tout Windows either, but yeah, it's just you gotta really get into it with this. Yeah, and it was pre-compiled. Let's see. Yeah, I'm my Ubuntu because 24 is hopefully and a glib is not something you're really supposed to do. All right. Well, changing OpenAL to like another type. I am kind of lazy, so I don't know if I'm if I am gonna like fully do that. But I suppose at some point that I might have to do it. The alternative is just to support like different versions of Ubuntu with it, right? So I'll have one build, right? Because I'm not really gonna. I don't know how to say like right now I know my build of Linux only works specifically mainly on my laptop with its version of Ubuntu. So I might just officially support like the current version of Ubuntu, and then maybe I'll add like the releases. Like I'll release the engine, right? And you can get those pre-compiled binaries from it, right? And then how do I say? I might like roll back some of the versions. So like if you want to use like a 23. Yeah, just so you can still kind of just grab the engine off the shelf and just run it. I'm really only planning on supporting like Ubuntu, and because I'm trying to think of like what are my goals with this anyways too, because I don't want to go too far and start trying to support everything. Because it's just me. I'm not trying to like make a general board purpose engine. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. Hmm. 24 and then 23. Okay. Yeah. So for now, I'm just going to officially support Windows, just for now. And then I'm just going to get the Linux build working on the VPS, just so that I can host it on like a server. And then going forward, I'll maybe support version 24 of Ubuntu, or like, you know, the modern version of Ubuntu, like the most recent. And then I'll like kind of scale it back at like certain versions as necessary. And then if I want to add another distro, I mean, one more I was thinking was maybe supporting Steam, like Steam Deck, like the Manjaro version that Valve described in their thing. Or I don't know what the name of that distro is, I forget. And I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm sure Arch Linux can figure out how to do the library stuff if they want to. And those other people. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. One end goal I do want from this engine though is to be able to support like Windows, Mac, and Linux. So yeah, I do have to consider that. I don't really care about console and like mobile right now. Not the kind of games I'm trying to make. Okay, yeah, I'll think about this later. It's kind of getting me down like a rabbit hole. Let's put this over here. All right, there we go. There we go. And there we go. Are we good for the rest of this? I think we are. Let's go ahead and try and build it again. Hopefully we can get the editor running again. That'd be nice. Oh, good timing. Do 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 do. Okay, so this one, just need to put this here. Everything here just needs to get this appended to it. That's about it. Or prepended, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And then we should be building. Yeah. What version of glib wait, what was the current version of Ubuntu? 24.10. So, what version of glib comes, I can probably look at some docs or something, comes with Ubuntu 24? Long-term support, it says glib 2.39. Probably not the minimum one though. We're gonna get the information though. Mm-hmm. 24.04. Should have 3.9. Okay. Alright, let's see. What's going on here? Wait, I just saw an error. What was that? Alright. What other errors we got? Alright, there we go. It's compiling. There we go. Okay, cool. So, no more errors. That's good. I don't think we have an option for displaying the image widgets yet. I mean, not image button widgets. We don't have that yet. So let's go ahead and add that. Yeah, we can go ahead and move this. That's good. After I get this image widget stuff, I do want to deal with some sizing things too. So let me go to my progress board and update that really quickly. So, yeah, let's add another thing here. Add better sizing options for widgets. We'll put it between here and here. Just add it real quick. But yeah, I guess that's the next thing, just to go ahead and provide that. I don't know if I should do a different icon for this though. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Okay, let's go serialize this. So we're gonna go to the user interface manager. And yeah, we need to go ahead and serialize. Okay. In here, we need to go ahead and serialize. What is it called? So similar to the image widget. Now I'm thinking. Oh wait. Another thing I just remembered an error. Let me head over real quick. Let's do image. Wait, no. I need to go to script service really quick. Not script. Just fumbling my words. Don't mind me. Let's see. Where is it? It's the one where I can modify the image. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, I said image by index. That's what I'm looking for. Because currently we just support the image widget. So here for now, I actually am going to do and little check here. Image widget, and then we'll do image button widget. Here we go. No. Image button. Because I do want to provide these. Ensure the texture provided is valid. Yeah, that's still always the case. And then yeah, we'll say if maybe I'll just do this. If it's equal to image widget, then we'll just do this stuff, right? And then we'll just do another if. And I could make this a switch, but you can't define variables inside of a switch, so I'm not going to bother. It's only 2 types anyways. So it's kind of overkill. Yeah, and this texture ref, yeah. Okay, let's get back to what I was doing with the serializer. Or I can just go here. Okay, button widget, image widget, so we're just going to copy this. Okay. Image widget. Okay, image button. Still going to be image, that's fine. Oh, does the switch name it, right? Sure, whatever. And then we're gonna do, where is it? Oh, again, I'm talking to someone on YouTube for Twitch. Hey, Game Boy, 1999, how's it going? Yeah, welcome to this stream. I'm working on a, what is it? A game engine. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know. Right now I'm working on like in-game UI, so you can kind of see like button widget, text widget. So yeah, just working on different widgets. Currently I'm working on adding like an image button widget. Oh, for sure. But yeah. If you have any questions, yeah, just let me know. It's just, UI stuff, so it's not really the most eventful things, but yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by, saying hi. Let me see. Yeah, specifically here, this is like serialization code that I'm working on, so let's see. Yeah, this whole chunk is like information that's important for how do I say, the button working, the actual button functionality. So let me change this from button widget to image button widget. Yeah, the namings could probably be worked on. I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Go image button. I'm trying to think of anything else I'm messing up here. Image button looks good. Color fields. Selectable. Yep. These are like the direction pointers, and then this is just the on press. So I think that's it actually. So the image button is essentially just an image, and then the ability to like click the button, which is the rest of this. So I guess I'll add the deserialization aspect as well. I gotta remember to add one more thing. Yeah, I just wish the job market reflected that too. Right now. That would be nice. But what is it called? I don't know. I'm gonna be getting to the point where I'm gonna start working on like a game, and that's kind of the part that freaks me out. All the arts, all of the music. Yeah, I don't know how people do it. Image button. So I mean, do you work on your own like projects or anything? Like, is there anything like? I don't mean to pry. I'm just like, is there anything you have been doing? Oh, for sure. Yeah. I had a Discord where like I would talk to people, but I kind of got rid of it because I didn't really. I prefer like the communication to be like on stream. You know what I mean? Or like, you know. I don't know. I do have plans for adding a Discord at some point. I just need like a particular reason to have it. And second thing with that is I need enough people like where maybe someone's willing to help me moderate, you know. Because without that, I don't really want to moderate, like, or like be like the person responsible for moderation inside my Discord, and then, I don't know, someone starts posting something crazy. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till I have like a specific reason to host like a community. Image button. Maybe when I do like an official release of the engine, I might do that just so if anyone wants to try it or whatever. It's not meant to be like a commercial engine though. Like it's not meant to be like I'm not really gonna sell it or anything. It's like a personal project. So I'm not really gonna frame it that way. But yeah, I mean, if people want to try it in the you know, Discord or whatever, you know, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I like the optimism, Snowiest. Hell yeah. Yeah, I hope so too. Let's see. Yeah, I'm also just kind of getting used to this whole thing too, like managing people and like, you know, I'm an introvert, you know, like I like just working on my stuff, so I'm still kind of getting used to that whole aspect of, you know, being public and whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of baby steps for me. Yeah, I'm hoping I can make like something cool with the a cool game too with this whole thing. We'll see, right? Yeah, I don't know if it's yeah, I'm sorry guys. I don't know what I want to do with this like multi-streaming thing, because like you might see, if you're on Twitch you don't see the person on YouTube. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Oh, Vishal, I got you. Wait. Yeah, I think I used to be more extroverted when I was a kid, but I think over time I just became kind of introverted. I don't know how that works. Okay, so let's move this over. So this one is going to be my text alignment. So I'm using OBS, and then I think I'm using ATM. I think that's the app. So I'm only encoding one stream, and then I'm sending it out twice. So it is using double the bandwidth. Where's this function pointer going? By the way, let me see. Put it right here. But yeah, it's only encoding once, so it is kind of in one app, yeah. I thought about using QT at some point. I'm just using AnGUI. I think it's what a lot of people use nowadays, right? It's the go-to for the custom engines. Oh, you say you don't like using the Twitch on the phone? Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, real quick. Let me make sure I feel like I'm gonna throw in a bug here. I need to be careful. Let's see. Specific widget. Okay, so here we're gonna do button widget. Okay. Do I call it new widget? What am I calling this? Image button widget? Sure. Yeah, image button widget, sure. He said, so Game Boy on YouTube asks, will non-coders ever be able to use your engine? I don't know. The kind of goal right now with the engine is to like support like my workflow, right? For the most part, because I mean I'm gonna be the one using it. It's kind of the main goal, right? I'm not really trying to support every workflow, because if I start doing that, it's really going to turn into like a general purpose engine. That being said, the engine is open source, so I'm not like against adding more features to kind of make it more accessible. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like I gotta see type of thing, you know what I mean? I'm not really a huge fan of like things like node graphs and whatnot. Like you know, like Unreal has like the node graph for their coding. I don't love that. I feel like, but maybe it's because of me. Like I'm a coder. Like the scripts make more sense. Like writing out the thing, like it just looks better to me. But I know that intimidates some people. But I just don't like how node graphs turn into like really big code and managing them. So I don't really have any plans of like changing the scripting system or like adding like visual scripting at any point. But if someone comes in and like has an idea, like I mean, I'm open to it. I don't know. Did you know you can do right-click, refactor, rename to all the occurrences of the same variable? Oh yeah. Yeah, like the what is it called? I have mine. I'm bounded to F3, so you can like. Oh wait, no, not F3. This is the search one. Where's this one? Is F2? Yeah, and then rename it. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I gotta be careful with that because it kind of overscopes and then it like, you know. But yeah, I get what you mean. I think I just wasn't doing it right now because I don't know. My brain's focused on a bunch of things at the same time. Okay, wait. Let me be careful though. So like this is the issue I'm talking about. Color fields. Let's see. Control T when I was switch. Yeah, I mean Control T is fire. Like Control T is great. One thing someone taught me the other day was Control Shift F, and then it looks for like the name inside of like all the files and whatnot. That one's been like super helpful with finding things that aren't necessarily symbols but are still in the project. Yeah, that one was a game changer for me. Yeah, someone came in the stream and told me that, and I was like, oh crap. Let's see, image button. Okay. I gotta kind of go through this with like a fine tooth for a second. Specific widget, right? Image button, which is this one. Yeah. Image. What is this? Image button. No, that's fine. Specific widget, selectable. Specific widget, direction up. Yeah, well, one of the major goals I have when I need to get some code and want to know. Yeah, right. Like it's good for different situations. Like the symbol one's great when you're just trying to find like a symbol, like a file name. I probably will add that functionality into my engine too. Okay, I think that's good. I don't see any particular issues. Function pointers, image button widget. Yeah, okay. So I do want to follow how Godot sets up their scripting system, where their like scripts are super tightly integrated into, how do I say, into the engine, right? Yeah, it's because it's in a switch, so the switch just looks weird. I might get rid of these. I don't know. I used to do this a lot. No, I'm slowly not liking this. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, because, you know, it's like a one-man thing right now, so... Or, Game Boy on YouTube was asking, so your engine is for coders only? Right now, as the engine kind of revolves around my scripting system, right? And then my main goal is to make sure that this scripting system is kind of... I gotta add a zooming option for this at some point. Yeah, my main goal is to make sure that this scripting system is like tightly integrated with the engine, right? So like when you update things in the engine, you can kind of like, it reflects in the scripts immediately, right? And then you can like uniquely identify like assets, right, that you just made in the engine, and like, you know, there's a nice way to put them together. Yeah, again, the engine's open source, right? So if anybody wants to like try to help me like put together something that like they feel would make the engine more accessible in general, like I'm open to that. I'm not like against it, but I'm like a one-man show, so like I have to kind of make concessions somewhere, you know what I mean? So yeah, as of right now, yeah, the engine's mainly for like, you got to be like comfortable with the scripts, yeah. But the scripts aren't really like the most complicated thing, honestly. Like, I'll put together like a API for it and everything. And also, I'm not gonna encourage like heavy scripting where it's like you can make the whole game in your scripts, right? It's gonna be scripting light, where like most of the scripts just do like a command and that's about it, right? And then the rest of it's handled inside the engine, and that's on purpose, right? So that like the scripts just, you know, tell the engine what to do and that's it. Yeah. So I gave up with not finding response in many. I love the project, but I won't be the one to make a game. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I tried to do, but I kept having an application not responding on every game when not finding any response. Many hours of searching. Yeah, that's the thing, and it's a huge project too. So you got to kind of like figure it out. And then I think that's like the big benefit of writing your own engine, right? Is like you know your own code, right? So like I'm comfortable with my engine, right? And like my main goal is to make a game with my engine, right? Is it gonna be the best game? I mean, I don't know. But at least I know everything about the engine, you know? Or yeah, I hope I don't butcher your name, but Arijanit. What's your goal with the engine? Is it supposed to be the next UE5? Yeah, definitely no. Not supposed to be the next UE5. I mean, my main goal, you know, like the dev, I don't know if like in the dev logs I'm kind of putting out the perception that I'm making this engine to compete with anyone, or like I'm making this engine to like sell. Like I'm not. It's just like a personal project. I'm kind of just putting it out there to like what is it? I don't know. Like get some dev logs out. Maybe figure out a way to like I can work on this and not be broke at some point. Whether that's like through Twitch or whether that's through like YouTube ads or something, you know, I can keep working on it because I love doing this. But yeah, I mean, the eventual goal is for me to make a game in it, and then if anybody wants to use the engine, like they can feel free, right? And then I suppose if I find some niche to fill, then I'll go ahead and fill it, right? Like will you make your engine UI like Unity or Unreal? Are you talking about the editor UI, or are you talking about the like in-game UI? If you're talking about the editor UI, I mean, this is basically what I'm going with here. I don't really have any reason to like change it up from here. The only considerations I think I need later on is making sure I can resize these things, right? Oh, again, and then Game Boy asked about like my engine UI, and then the yeah, like will it be kind of like Unity or Unreal? So I mean, I feel like this UI kind of feels like Godot. I think people say that a lot. Like it kind of feels like Godot, especially this like little the way this thing looks, right? I don't know if this is like Unreal or Unity style, but not. I don't know. I guess this is my engine style. The in-game UI, I've been kind of taking notes from like all three. I know some of the other, like this editor for the UI, right? It's a like screen space UI, right? So it's kind of optimized for being a screen space UI, right? I do have plans for adding like in-scene UI as well, so you could probably right-click this, add a component, and then add like a UI component. So you can kind of put that like internal into the scene. But of course, that's less optimized, right? But you know, there's definitely use cases for it, right? But yeah, I haven't really put too much thought past that about whether like it looks like one or the other. Like one engine or the other. Oh yeah, Snowy says I get on the ray tracing hype. Yeah, I mean, when I get into graphics, I'll take a look. Maybe when Cherno finishes his, finally comes back to his ray tracing series. I'll take a deep dive. I'm like somewhat joking about that. Alright, I think Cerulation is good here. I'll see if it's broken in a moment. But I think it's gonna be fine. What is this? Image button. Okay, no, wait. This is broken, right? Yeah, this is just image. See, there we go. There's a bug. Ooh, that's why I gotta be careful copying and pasting code. Let me take a look again. Selection, default background. Selectable direction up, pointer direction down, left, right. Function pointer on press. No, I think this is fine. Yeah, and this is just the remainder of this. Okay, I think we're good. So, no more compile bugs. So that means now we should be able to like the image button now essentially like exists. Theoretically, we should be able to serialize this. Oh, one thing I forgot over here. I need to make sure that I remove the image from the widget. Update. Let's see. So I'm just responding to Game Boy on YouTube. If you make your engine open source, then consider to add something visual scripting so the engine can be updated with coder and non-coder approach. Both coder and honest. Yeah, I'll think about it. I will consider it. Yeah. But again, I gotta keep my scope small for now, so that like I can finish it, right? Nothing worse than like a half-baked project, right? And then the engine is open source. Like, I don't know if you're watching on the YouTube. I don't think I have it in the description, but on my about, you can check out the engine. Let's see. And then Snowiest this semester we're learning real-time animation, so I'm gonna have to implement that in OpenGL. It will go well. It's pretty complicated. Well, it's just math, but math is math. Yeah, a lot of like interpolation math, and then I don't know if you're doing like IK or not. That's like a whole thing. And then like interweaving that with like keyframe animations, I can see that getting kind of complicated. Also, I don't know if you're implementing skinning yourself and everything. Yeah. Yeah. And again, too, I'm not trying to make a general purpose engine too, so I'm kind of gotta be what is it? Gotta be decisive about like what things go in and what things don't. So yeah. Or else nothing will get done. Alright, here we go. So, image... do this right here. Image button. But yeah, I just figured this stream is just kind of like... if you want to watch me like work on an engine type of deal. That's how it is. It's not like an ad campaign. Yeah, I've gotten into that before, Snowiest, but I didn't like the implementation I did for it, so I just scrapped it when I was setting up this engine. I do plan on coming back and doing it again, but this time I want to make sure that like I like the implementation. That makes sense, yeah. Because yeah, that gets really complicated really fast. Original. Let me see. Okay, so I think this one I have to do like an if. Oh, You know what I can do? I can just get rid of this actually. So we'll do if it's an image widget. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Where are we at in the stream anyways? 2 hours? Okay. So yeah. Again, this can be like a 3-hour stream today, so probably like another... I might stop early? I don't know. I'll see. But either way, I'll make some progress off stream. And then you guys can check with me tomorrow if you feel like coming in. But yeah, probably to like 4 p.m. my time. Let's see. Okay. So I don't need this anymore. Alright, here we go. Button widgets, and then image button widgets, and image button widgets. Let's do image button. Yeah, I just give myself arthritis for no reason. Let's see, here we go. Image button, there we go. So we clear that, set it to UI modify true, and then once that's done, that'll handle the rest of that. So that's already hooked up and everything. Okay, now we're done with serialization and management and whatnot. And then if anyone's curious about what this is doing, basically, when I remove a texture, I have like my asset system. Basically, it will call this function remove texture for every user interface, and then it will just look for this specific, like this specific texture handle, right? I'm like, oh, do you have this? If you do, we'll go ahead and remove it, right? And then if it's modified, then we need to go ahead and save it as well. And then if it's not modified, you just leave the asset alone because we didn't modify it, right? But this just keeps everything like, what is it? In sync. Yeah. You don't have like dangling pointers inside the engine. Okay, so image button, it exists. That's good. You can serialize and deserialize them now, so another plus. The next thing is just make it available in the editor UI. That's the next thing. UI editor properties. There we go. And I'm trying to remember. Oh shoot! I'm trying to remember if I need to. Oh no, actually, I need to go to the tree first. So let's go to the UI editor tree. Don't mind my voice cracking. Okay. So I'm gonna look for like text widget. There we go. Add image button widget. Okay, let's make it a thing. Cool. And copy this over, and then gotta be careful with this. Actually, no, I don't want image button. I want text widget. Just because it's a very different name and it won't replace in like a weird way. So let's find, yeah, text widget, replace it with image button widget. Okay, now let's look through it. So this one's called entry, I guess. Sure, whatever. Entry. icon. Okay, I guess for now I'm just gonna use S icon texture, but I might find like a specific one. Let's see. Stream tags, game engine, why? English. Again, you're the first person to catch that. Why? Why? I don't know. Because why? Why are you doing this? What's wrong with you? Okay, let's get rid of this. S icon. Add handlers for interacting with tree entry. Okay, then we do entry here. Okay, and then are we good? Like, okay, hold up. Let's find text here. Okay, it's just there. So we're gonna do image button. Tree plus entry. Trend tree. Tree. Yeah, imagine someone comes in the code base like, what is it? You just see trentry here? What is a trentry? It's like super unnecessary, like. It's like that like programming language where like it's just like that meme programming language. I forget the name. I guess there's a lot of those nowadays, huh? The language is just effing with you. What is that one? It's like oh, I can't remember the name anymore. I don't know, but like the whole language is just like a series of like dots or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, add image button widget. Let's see. S icon. I think we're good here. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. I think that, yeah, that second one, brain. I'm not gonna say the whole word, but yeah, that one. That was the one I was thinking about. Okay, add image. So where was I at with this? Here we go. Alright, let's keep going. Text widget. Okay, we've already added this here. Add text widget, cool. Yeah, I want to see if I can finish this by the end of the stream. I feel it. I feel it in my fingers, man. Image button. Here we go. I think that's it for the tree. It's just add the widget, and then that's it. Yeah, no, we're good. All right, and then the only last part I know is just adding it to the properties panel. So UI, I'm already here. So image widget options, and then we want image button widget. Yeah, that name is amazing. Let me make sure I call this before I forget. Image button. Let's see. Image. Let's see. Okay. Image button widget. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna focus in for a little bit. Because I can easily throw an error here if I forget. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get these in quickly. button widget. So basically it's a combination of this and a combination of this and this. And that's it. The background color, on press, and selectable. The rest of this is just text garbage. So we're gonna put this down here. And that basically is an image button widget. And then here we're gonna, the first part, no. This first part we're going to replace, no, wait, what am I doing? That's up. Find button and replace with image button. Let's just put it here. Just type it. It's more work trying to do a find and replace in here. Okay, so now we need to make these things. So let's head over. We're going to take these and put them into the initialization. So let's head down here. Okay, I'm going to comment these out for a second. So do #if0. And then we're just going to find the corresponding one. So the first one's the header. So let's go get a header. Actually, we just get these two. These are fine. All right, then this, and then we're just going to basically do image button, and then image button, and then image button options. Yeah, that might be too long. Yeah, whatever. We're good here, and then this is still just image, so we're fine here. And then image button here. These aren't functions yet. We'll add them in a second. All right, so that gets rid of these two. And then these last three, let me go ahead and get them. So background color, on press, and selectable. Let's go find those three. So let's copy all of this and get rid of these middle ones. Okay, so do this out. And all this text stuff is not relevant. And then we're going to do this. Image. 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 There we go. Okay, now we're going to go through these. We're going to do modify image button. Modify image button. Make sure all these are errors. Image. And that one. Image. There we go. Okay, and then do you want to handle this externally? We definitely do. Drag and this way. Move that one. And then we'll go. Okay, all these are errors. That's an error, that's an error. Okay, so now we just manage all of these functions, and then we are on our way. What is this? This is cool. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Literally for my compilation class, they've given us an engine. I could change any lexical strings to anything. I felt power. I changed UN8 to a random string, and the if statement. You're just messing with the language. I feel that. What is this? Drag and modify multiple line sorcery. Yeah, just try Alt. Just do Alt and then drag. And yeah, it works. It's very sick. That's what I use when I'm messing with like a giant enum. Makes life easier. Especially since ChatGPT is kind of dumb. Sometimes I use ChatGPT to like refactor it, but then it just hallucinates nowadays. It's so annoying. Can't trust it anymore. Really quick though, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so the control and shift, yeah. It's really nice. I think I'm gonna like a lot of these features that I use in Visual Studio that I use very often. I'm gonna bring them into my engine, just for me, because I like having these features. It's really useful to have those multi-line selects like that. Okay, so now the task, everything here is an error, which is good, that's intended. So now we're gonna go through and make these all things. So let's head back up. And let's head down to wherever I do the... We'll just make a new section right here. Image buttons widgets. Yeah, that's not a mouthful, is it? Image button widgets image. Yeah. That's how it would be in programming, I guess. Let's see, image button. And then image button. Okay. And then the next ones are those ones from the button, which are selectable, text alignment, text size. Wait, where's the on press? Oh, I just never moved it. Okay, so yeah, this goes over here. So selectable, and then wait, where's the other one? Text alignment, text color, text size, text selectable. There's a third one, right? I'm tripping. Background color. Yeah. Okay, so background color is stuck over here. Yeah, there it is. Because I didn't move it over here. So it goes down here. Okay, and then we're going to take all this. And bring it down there. And button, image button. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, I like doing it, but sometimes I mess up the... Nope, okay. Okay, so let me head over here. Yeah, all these are right here. So now I'm going to pop up another window really quick. Bring this over, and then I'll just copy some code. So let's go to modify button widget image. Oh no, wait, no. On modify image widget image. There it is. Again, I'm looking on the other window right now. I'm just trying to copy and paste it. Okay, now we're looking for on open image widget image pop-up. Yeah, that's what that one is. So let's bring that out. Honestly, these could use the same thing. I might actually link them to the same function. No. On modify button widget selectable. On modify button widget selectable. Go find it. There it is. Yeah, I am starting to repeat some code here, so I might take like this bit and turn it into a function so these aren't so long. I don't know. I'll see. when I start refactoring. I'll think of whatever needs to be fixed up. Button widget on. Wait, what? Oh, we're looking in this section, that's why. Okay, why doesn't it see it? On modify button widget on press. There it is. Again, it's going to be very similar functionality, so I've got to be clear about it. Okay, next one is on open image button widget on press. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. On press. Okay, the tooltip one's right below. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I don't love this tooltip code. I really hate seeing it every single time. Like, what is this? Ugh, it's so nasty. Yeah, I gotta fix this at some point. And then one more. It's gonna be the on modify button widget background color. Okay, let's close that. Oh no, I mean, I definitely could, but I don't like immediately jumping to that because I feel like it makes the code kind of hard to read. You know what I mean? Like if you put everything into like one, like into like a layer, because you're always like that. Every layer of indirection I add is going to make the, when I go back and read through this, more confusing, right? But of course, the opposite argument is that, yeah, you have to keep copying and pasting code. So I think my general rule of thumb is if I have to do something 3 times, then I will abstract it more. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like interfaces. It gets really messy, in my opinion. And my like general like approach for it is I don't care if it's like takes more to write. I want to make sure that it's really easy to read when I come back to it. So yeah, I would probably just think of like certain parts of this that are like really, like if it's really big, like I don't know, like this stuff or whatever, I probably pull it into a function, right? But some of this stuff like this specific part is unique to this actual widget, so it is always going to be unique, right? But yeah, this could probably get cleaned up. I don't need to keep copying and pasting this over and over again. I do agree with that. I've experienced both, honestly. Too much abstraction is so confusing and hard to comprehend, but then I hate... Yeah, I feel like you gotta choose one. It's like either one or the other. Like they're both gonna, like people are gonna be on both sides about it. Again, my main concern is being able to come back and read this, because there's so much code I need to comprehend in this engine that I'm like, okay, I need to make sure that if I am going to come back and read it, I'm not like confused again, you know? But if it makes more sense for like you to like do like a, what is it, like an interface, then like go for it. Like, yeah. Yeah, and then that's the other reason why I have these like enums that are super like long and like defined and whatnot, and have everything instead of a namespace like specific to its section. And I have like, what is it? Yeah, I always keep things in like flat structures, right? It's more code to write that way. Like, of course, like if I wanted to make it easier to add more objects, then I could like wrap functionality into like a hierarchy, but then I start getting confused. So yeah, I'd rather write more code and then be less confused. But yeah, that's just a personal preference. But yeah, that being said, again, I'm not like immune to it. Like one place where I did do something similar to that is the asset system, like where I did a lot of like kind of like interfacing. And I did some templating too, and like, but it was just necessary. Maybe I can show you real quick too. Because yeah, trying to get all that written flatly would just be ridiculous. So I have like, what is it called? Like up here, I have the asset manager, right? And then this asset manager is a, let me see. So it's a class that has a template value for it, right? And then each of these like individual managers is like a derived class, right? And then it derives it with its particular type too. So you got to have like both of them set up, which is can be kind of confusing, you know? But the nice thing is, since I do this, I can kind of treat all of the assets the exact same way for every single asset type. And then I just provide like specific overrides for like certain functionality based on that specific asset type, right? And then of course, like if I need to add like a specific function to the manager, I can just write it directly right here, like right below all the virtual functions. Yeah. But again, I don't love adding this abstraction unless it's like super necessary. And then also I make it so that like here in this asset service, I have like this giant macro, but it's a like single defined macro. So like, and you can kind of like expand out one of these, and then yeah, you can just see all the functions that get defined. And I do this because I don't want to expose like each asset manager as its own thing, right? I like when I want to interact with the asset service, I don't want to have to go find the asset manager and then figure out, okay, does this one have this right thing? And like, no, I don't want to do any of that. It's like, it's so annoying, right? But also I don't love doing macros either, because macros get really messy too, right? So I make a concession that I do a single layer macro, so I don't have a bunch of nesting with the macros. And in that way, if I want to interact with the asset service, all I have to do now, right? Like if I go here, I do assets, asset service, and then I can just directly say get me the AI state, and this is defined by the macro, right? But the API is so clean, right? It's just you just get what you want. Okay, so I kind of ignored your thing for a sec. Let me see. This saying, sure, the project is huge. Well, I think it's pretty good. Easy to read. It's good. Again, the main concern is like being able to read it, right? Because that's 90% of what you're going to be doing with the engine. After you write the code, you're going to be going back and reading it. So it's better to make, I mean, in my opinion, it's better to make sure that it's easy to parse. That's not done, but it's only one level abstraction, so it's really fine. It gets bad when it's mini class extending and definitions that blend together. Class, or is it specialize them? Because it can be. I've never made macros, but isn't it the same as having a static class, or does it centralize them? Because it. So the like, I mean, you can kind of think of it that way if you want to. Like, it does get processed before like the runtime. That's true, but it works in a different part of the compiler stage, right? So the macros work in the preprocessor, and they're literally just text replacement. That's all they are. So basically a macro like here, this is a macro, and then this expands out into this in the source code. And then this gets processed as a separate stage at the beginning of compilation, right? But yeah, that's all it is. It's just text replacement. That's all it does. And there's specific limitations with it because it's just text replacement. You can't like do a bunch of complicated things with it, right? You can only replace text. I mean, macros can get complicated, but you're restricted to it just working as a text replacement. So you have to be mindful of that. The other things with like templating and like having like static classes and having, that's like a second, that's part of the compiler. Like it has its own layer for that, for C++. But I guess functionally they do the same thing. It's just dealing with stuff at compile, quote unquote, compile time, right? Let's see. But yeah, again, I've seen so much code where like people just love their macros, like they love it. They're like, oh my, look at this macro I made. It's so everything's wrapped up into this one function call, and then you try and figure out what it is, and it's just like a mess, you know. I don't know. It might sound like I'm hating, but it's just annoying, you know. Oh, for sure, yeah. So hope you have a good day or night. I don't know what time it is there for you. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream in like 10 minutes or so anyways too, so. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by. I'm gonna leave this alone. Yeah, let's see if I can finish this up. Yeah, oh, I appreciate it, Game Boy. Yeah, hopefully, I'm like, I've been kind of changing my approach. Before I was like doing all of my coding on streaming, but I think now I'm kind of letting myself code more off stream. So I'll code off stream and then I'll come back and kind of show you guys if you're here, like what I got going. And I think that's better for me too, so I can kind of chat too. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to bring this back. Okay. Alright, so let me remember where I was at. So I filled all of these functions for the image button, and now I just need to make sure that they are like cleaner, I guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream in about 10 minutes. I'm wondering if I can finish this. Okay, let me see if I can finish this in like 10 minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and focus in. Let's see. I'll modify image widget. Okay, so this is the image widget. Image widget, image button widget. Okay. Okay, gotta be careful how I replace this. Image widget, and then we're gonna do image button widget. Image button widget. There we go. Okay, I mean, this looks good to me, to be honest, because this is the exact same functionality. So I don't think I need to modify anything. The only thing is maybe just change some of these names, but it's not really that big of a deal in the comments. But, you know, might as well not mess up a good thing, right? Let's see. Okay, let's fix this. So this is going to be image widget. So we want image widget to image button widget. Make sure I didn't break anything. Get texture, yeah, that's fine. Image widget, all options. I mean, yeah, it's just filling in the textures, it's doing the exact same thing. And then here, let's see. Again, same thing. Oh, but this one is button widget, I believe. Okay, and you gotta be careful this time. Yeah. Okay, so we're checking, making sure it's the valid type. Yep. That's a image button widget. Image button. This is low uppercase for some reason. Okay, but it does the same thing. This just acquires that thing and like the selection data and just sets it selectable option. So that's fine. And then why is text widget here? It's just incorrect in general. Image button. Selectable value. I want to modify image button widget on press. So let's change this. So button widget to image button. I'll let active button slide. I mean, that makes sense. Text widget. I think we're good otherwise, though. Yeah, no, we're good. Button widget, image button widget. Let's take a look. Yeah, it would be avoid none. That doesn't change. It's still an on press. Let's see. This is just adding options. I think we're good here. Yeah, I think we're good. Again, this one I feel like I could just use the other function and be the exact same thing. Oh, the only thing though is it's using this specific widget, so that's probably why I have to have it separate. Or this, yeah, this spec thing here, right? It's different, so you gotta be careful. Okay, so here. Okay, button widget to image button widget. Take a look. Yeah, that's good. So then, yeah, that does the exact same thing. Active, yep, so it does the same thing. Yep, said it's active, and then there we go. All right. Okay, last one. Okay, active button, still good. Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of nondescript. The widget. Okay, cool. All right. Trying to think what's the next step. Okay, so I think now that this is good, all I have to do is just set up the draw function and I'm done. So where am I at? 4 minutes till? Yeah, now we got this. Let's see. All right, so let's do image button widget. Make sure we actually draw this. I think we. I got my little reminder telling me it's time to stop. Okay, four more minutes now. I got this. Let's see. Button. Okay, cool. So the first thing is let's go ahead and just copy this over. And we're gonna take out like image widget and swap it with image button widget. We'll start with that. And then let's go grab the other three. So let's go to the button widget. And we're just gonna yoink. We're gonna yoink that one along with selectable. And where's the background? Oh, here, this one. Okay, so let's just take the whole thing and then we'll go from there. Where is it? So image, yeah, I would agree that the image goes up top. Go here. And then selectable, we want to keep that. And then we don't want any of this text garbage. And then we just want these two. Okay, there we go. And then of course we gotta take this button widget and change to image button widget. Okay, and let's go ahead and look through this really quick. So, image button. Yep, that's good. Okay, this is broken. See, it's supposed to be widget image. Wait, no. Image button header. There we go. Let me make sure I didn't mess any of these other ones up. General, oh, see, that's a bug. I think it's image header. Oh wow, yeah. Fun. Yeah, when I do my, what is it called? When I do my official release of the engine, I'll do some like use case tests throughout the editor. Currently I do have a testing rig, but it's only for making sure that the application runs on Windows. And then the debug and release and dist versions all work. Where's this button? header. So yeah, I will add some use case testing when I make a release version. This is the, I guess the text one. Yeah, we don't want this. Text header. Because yeah, this is a silly error to let fall through. Window location. This is the only one where the general header actually makes sense. Window. Oh yeah, this is the window. Okay. Alright, let's head back. 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. No, I can finish this. Let's see. Image button widget. Okay, active image button. Active widget. Edit selected widget image handle. Yeah, I don't see any problem with this. This is the type, the correct type. It's the exact same function, so it's not like we're like changing the functionality of it. Yeah, as long as we're accessing the correct like object, then we're good. Yeah, and we can assume this is the correct type because of like I have some checks to make sure. Maybe I gotta put like an assert here or something. I don't know, but it seems fine to me. Open handle. Okay, yeah, I think this is good. It's drawing. I have it initializing. I know I added the initialization code. I added. Let me just do one more thing. I'm gonna look for text widget here. Just run down through this really quick. Yeah, just initialization code on modifies, all the modify stuff. Yeah. What is this? No, this is just alignment. I don't care about that. Wrapped, yeah. Text, this is just the draw text, which I have implemented. Okay, no, yeah, we're good. There's no other place this is. So let's go ahead and try it and see if I can mess with the image button. And if it seems like it's working in its base case, I think we can call image button kind of done. Oh, it's not drawing at all. I just realized it's not drawing at all. That's fine. Like the actual onRender function instead of the runtime UI section. I don't have anything implemented there. But that's fine. I'll deal with that in a moment. But let me just make sure the code I just wrote isn't broken, and then I think I'll call it. Com dot, but com dot. Okay, yeah, I guess I gotta rebuild it then. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and rebuild it. Let's do. Where is it? There's the. Okay, let's go and rebuild. I'm gonna go ahead and BRB. So yeah, compiling takes like 2-3 minutes, so I'll be back. I'm gonna get some water. Oh, okay. All right, calm dot. Let's see. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm able to create an image button, and I can kind of mess with the values. That's all I care about right now. It doesn't even have to really reflect properly. So let's do image button widget. Okay, didn't crash. That's good. Let's give it a proper name this time. Also, the icon's the same. I don't love that. I might think about that later, but whatever. Let's say image button. I'll do a space. Image button 1. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Image button 1. Okay, cool. Then we can set an image. Doesn't do anything right now. That's fine. We can do selectable. Cool. Set the background color. Again, doesn't get rendered right now, but you theoretically can modify it. And then you can set non-press. You can open a script, which... Oh, yeah, that's not good. Maybe because it needs to open... Oh, yeah. That's weird. That's weird. Has that always been an issue? Wait, hold on. Let me go look at this really quick. Oh, wait a second. I understand. Okay, yeah. Let me fix that really quick. Hey, MCH, how's it going? Yeah, I'm finishing up my stream, so just making sure I don't have any crazy bugs, and then I'm done. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how did I do that. I think it's in the draw function. So let's go here. Okay, image button. No, wait, we want button. So button, and I think down here in the on press, we do something. Wait, how is that being handled then? What? Is it inside of the... What? Wait, specific widgets. Draw widget options. How about specific widgets? What's going on with this? I'm just wondering why the option's not drawing in that case. But okay, well, that's not like a game-breaking bug, so I'll deal with that off stream. It's fine. I'll just write it down so I can deal with it. Basically, like, the issue is just I'm not calling the function that opens up the pop-up, right? And for like that little like pop-up for the scripts options, right? Somehow I'm calling it here, but for some reason I'm not calling it here. I don't know why, because I don't see it here. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta go find that. Yeah, let me write that down. Okay, but yeah, I mean, otherwise it seems like it's fine. I'll fix the on render for it and everything off stream, and then next stream I'll go ahead and show you guys the progress. So yeah, let me go ahead and commit. That chart is squeaky, holy crap. Image button. Okay, so I'll say add. Let's see. Fix up image button. Oh no, wait. Fix. No, wait. What am I talking about? Add image button. Image button widget to runtime UI.cpp/.h and support it in accessory functions. There we go. Oh, for sure, Game Boy. Yeah. yeah, I hope to see you in any of the other streams. Feel free to drop by. Yeah, nowadays I'm keeping the streams kind of short. So, yeah. I don't know where else I was going with that, but let's see. Hey, hell yeah, Game Boy. well, okay. I don't know if I'm pressuring you into it, but I appreciate it. Let's see. Add serialization / deserialization for user interface manager CDP. I'll say for the new image button widget. In this one, really quick. And then, what the hell did I do in the script compiler? Oh, I just added, yeah, I don't care. Then add editor UI widgets to modify the new image button widget in UI editor properties panel .cp/h and UI editor tree panel .cp/h. Okay, there we go. And then I'll just say add image button. Basic image button implementation in in-game UI. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I hope your engine will become popular one day. Yeah, let's see. Hope that would be nice. Also sounds like a lot of stress, but yeah, gotta see. But yeah, that would be nice. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I gotta do before I head off. Oh, you know what? Do I want to push the... I don't think there's any actual Pong specific changes I want to make. I think I'm good on that end. Just make sure I get all this administrative stuff out of the way. Progress board, I think we're good on that. Oh, actually, let's check. Yeah, the image widget's done. I mean, like, we're good. We're basically working on the image button right now. So, there we go. Next stream. Yep, so next stream should be tomorrow. Yeah, should be tomorrow. Same time, 1 p.m. for me. My times are in the Twitch description, so if you check out over there, should show. And yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. Yeah, thank you, Game Boy, Omega Destroyer, and MCH for coming by. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for coming by. Hope everyone has a good day or night whenever you're watching this. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for me today. So later. See you guys later.